St. Joseph College for Women, Autonomous Vishakhapatnam. Welcome to St. Joseph's open web-based learning platform, So Ye Learn, for a soulful and enriching e-learning experience. Department of Commerce and Management presents SMOOC, St. Joseph's massive open online course. I, Dr. K. Rajni, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management, St. Joseph College for Women, Autonomous, Vishakhapatnam, presents Module 3, Plant Location and Layout. The contents of Module 3 we already discussed in a first video. So, the module has divided into 4 chapters 3.1, 3.2, 3.3 and 3.4, size of the business unit and optimum size. Here in this video we are going to discuss about chapter 3.3, that is plant layout, types of plant layout and its applications. So, chapter 3.3, types of plant layout and its applications. The contents of chapter 3.3 are types of plant layout, applications of plant layout, and the recent trends in plant layout. The learning outcomes of this chapter 3.3, students will be able to evaluate the suitability of different layouts for specific production requirements and to understand how different layouts impact production efficiency, material handling, work in progress inventory, and workflow. To learn decision making skills, to choose the most appropriate layout based on specific criteria such as volume, variety, and production process, and to know the integration of plant layout with other business functions such as logistics, supply chain management, and information systems. Now coming to types of plant layout. What do you mean by plant layout? This already we discussed in chapter 3.2. So, plant layout refers to the strategic arrangement of organization of the physical components within a manufacturing facility. Designing operations, workflows, everything, machinery, everything should be arranged in a sequential manner. It aims to optimize the flow of materials, equipments, personnel to enhance productivity, efficiency, and safety. It refers to arranging and grouping of machines which are meant to produce goods. There are different types of plant layouts. One is process layout, second one is product layout, and the third one is combined layout, and the fourth one is fixed layout, and the last one is cellular or group layout. These are all the different types of layouts. First type of layout is process layout. It Here the machines services are grouped in a functional basis and operations of the same type or performed in the same area. It is also called as a functional layout. So here all the machines performing similar type of operations processes are functioned or grouped together. Example, like all lathe machines are performing similar operations should be placed in one area, and the drilling operations should be placed in one area, and the milling machine performing activities in one particular layout. Likewise cutting machines, likewise grinding machines, likewise heat treatment machine operations, uh, all the machines performing similar type of operations should be placed in one particular area. This type of layout is called as a process layout. It is typically used in facilities where production processes are varied and the workflow is not linear. In such a case, we applied this type of design to process the layout, and it is more suitable for manufacturing environments that reduce the wide range of products in small quantities and offer a customized services. So it is used where the expensive machinery is required, and the production involves a large variety of items having a limited volume in each type, and the operations are not balanced in time, and when the demand is small, and interpretant. In all these cases, we can use this type of layout and do the processes and produce the products accordingly. Accordingly, the requirements of the organization, you need to place the things in a proper manner and produce the goods and satisfies the customer requirements. So in this chart, if we see the flow of materials from raw material to lathe machine, after completing the machine operations, then it passed to shop. In the drilling shop, everything completed. Then the goods passed to milling machines. After milling works are done, then in automatics to grinding works are done, then it goes to quality inspection, the central inspection area. Then the products are moved to assemble area. In the assemble operations, all the products are produced in different functions, everything grouped and make a one product, that is a final product that is comes from the output. So that is we call it as finished goods storage. So this is the way we arranged the all the similar operations in a different manner, so that it easy to produce by traveling the by smooth traveling of materials from input to output. Next, advantages of and disadvantages of process layout. So a few we discussed it here. There are several advantages and disadvantages of process layout. So first one is flexibility, easily adaptable changes in a product design, volume, and it is ideal for customs and small batch production. And next one is lower capital investment, less capital that is needed for this type of layout, because production is applied to maximum capacity with a minimum duplication. So the machines or equipments are passed on to any one set sequence of operations, and variety of products in required quantities can produce the same general machines, and the tools arranged department wise everything, so we reduce the time and all these things. And efficiency in specialization, workers and machines can specialize in a specific task, which can lead to higher quality and expertise. And less redundancy, reduce redundancy of sources, since machines and personals are used for multiple products. And better supervision and maintenance are simplified, as similar machines and processes are grouped together, so that it is easy for supervisor to supervise and to monitor each and every operations that are placed in a layout. So easy for them to supervise and take a deviations correctively accordingly predetermined targets. And the disadvantages of process layouts: uh, high material handling costs, movement of materials between different machines are very high, longer production time. Now workflow can lead to a longer lead times for products as they move through the various processes. Complex scheduling, it can be a complex due to varied paths products can take through the facility, potentially leading to a bottlenecks. And the space requirements means more space than product layout, because movement paths between the different functional areas. Applications of process layout. So the process layout, the functional layout is applicable to the industries where variety of customized products like job shops, fabrication departments, and it is also applicable to service organization like hospitality and educational sector, like this. Here everything we grouped into one particular function. So laboratories and workshops in schools, university, where similar equipments are and tasks are grouped together. The next type of layout is product layout. It is also known as a straight line layout. In this layout, where the workstations or equipments are arranged in a sequential order, It involves arrangement of machines in one line depending upon the sequence of operations. Okay, materials are fed into first and final goods come out of the last machine. In between, the finished products travel automatically from one machine to next machine. For example, sugar canes, paper mills industry. So once the sugar canes raw materials are dumped into storage, then it cleaned everything from starting from cleaning to and from producing sugar cane of sugars. Everything, every machine we arranged in a proper manner so that it uh, do the processes of operations automatically. Once we arrange in a sequential manner, everything should be done in a sequential manner. Finally, after some time, we'll get an output. So, if we see this sugarcane industry that is placed in Chodavara and Vishakhapatnam, if you go through the industry, so there the plant, in that plant location, the layout should be all the things arranged in a proper manner, and within a short period of time they produce more productivity. This type of layouts is called as a product layout. It is suitable for mass production environment where a large volume of standardized products are manufactured. If we go through this chart, here two products are produced, product A and product B. Product A pass the materials differently, and product B have a separate path. So product A, the raw materials are passed to first milling, then cutting, then assembling. Then after this sequence of operations, then finally we got a product A output. And product B has a different sequence of operations. In that, more number of operations are essential. So that's why they arranged all these things in a sequential manner. So the product B has operations of input of raw material, then pass through lathe machine, then pressing, then cutting, then milling, then finishing. After finishing operations, then final outcome come from the product B. So this is a layout of product. Coming to advantages and disadvantages of product layout. So efficiency and speedy requirements. High efficiency due to smooth and continuous flow of production. Okay, it reduces handling and movements that lead to a faster production times and lower production cost. So it arranged all the things in a proper manner, it reduces the per unit cost due to the economies of scale. High production volume that reduce the cost of materials and labor per unit. Simplified training and supervision. Workers are trained to perform specific tasks, which simplifies training and supervision, and it is also predictable to output. So consistent and predictable output, making it is easier to manage inventory and meet customer demands. The few disadvantages of product layout: lack of flexibility. Once we fix the thing machines in a proper manner, it is a challenging to the management to change the operations, change the layouts. High initial investment. Initially, it requires more volume of large capital to equip to specialized equipments and machinery placed to be placed in an organization. Dependence on demand. Highly dependent on steady demand. So the fluctuations in demand can lead to inefficiency and higher per unit cost. Risk of bottlenecks. Risk of bottlenecks means a breakdown or slowdown at one workstation can disrupt the entire product line. Applications of product layout. So this type of layout, product layout, is applicable to the industries such as automobile manufacturing, electronic manufacturing, food and beverage productions, and industry producing home appliances like refrigerator, washing machines, microwaves, etc. For all those type of functional products, functional areas, this type of product layout is applicable. The third layout is combined layout. A combined layout is also known as a hybrid layout. It is a combination of both product layout and process layout. Here we arrange the things in a proper manner and also in a functional manner. And likewise, likewise we design the layout and produce the products. It integrates the elements of both process and product layouts to capitalize on their respective advantages while mitigating their weaknesses. This type of layout is designed to meet the diverse needs of manufacturing or service quality, allowing for both high volume of production and the flexibility to handle a variety of products. It involves the fabrication of parts and plant involves a fabrication parts and assembly. Okay, fabrication tend to employ the process layout, while assembly employ the product layout. So in this we go through the chart. Here we placed a product type layout and the process type layout. Under product type, similar functions are performed. Under product layout, um, depending upon the sequence of operations, we placed the machines in a proper manner. First one, forging press, second, gear cutting machine, heat treatment, gear grinding. Likewise we place the sequence of operations. In the process, the raw materials pass from input to forging press, then gear grinding, then heat treatment, then likewise final output. Likewise we combined all the product layout, product type of operations and the process type of operations. This type of operation is called as a combined. Two advantages of combined layout: enhanced flexibility. So it can accommodate both high volume and standardized production and low volume and customer order. So for both the requirements it is applicable, and applicable and adaptable, and improved efficiency. um, Streamlined processes where possible while maintaining the flexibility to handle different product types. Better resource utilization. Allow for more effective use of machinery, labor, space by combining the strengths of different layout types. And all these are meant to produce better product by utilizing all the resources in a proper manner. Reduced bottlenecks. It can be designed to minimize the bottlenecks by strategically placing workstations and equipment in a proper manner. And coming to disadvantages, it is a complex design and management. More complex to design both product and process layouts and implementation, managing and compared single type and double type layouts. So it's very difficult to manage the things to the management. Next, higher initial cost. It involves high cost initially due to the need of specialized equipments and the customs layout, and potential for inefficiency. It involves if it it lead to inefficiency and increased material handling if it is not designed properly. The applications of combined layout. The combined layout is applicable to the industries such as automotive industry, electronic manufacturing, aerospace industry, and furniture industries, etc. So and so. This type of industries design combined type of layouts. The fourth one is fixed layout. Fixed layout is also known as a fixed location layout. This type of layout where the product remains stationary and workers, materials, and equipments are moved to the product's location as needed. It involves the movement of man machines to the product remains stationary. This type of layout is typically used for large, heavy, complex products that are difficult to move once production has started. If we see the chart here, we fix the aircraft assembly at one place, and the other things that are required to produce the final aircraft, that those are moved to the product location, and finally we produce the product. This type of layout is fixed type of. Advantages of fixed layout. It is suitable for larger products, the heavy products like industries like BHEL, ISRO, and steel plant, shipyard. For those type of industries, this fixed layout is applicable. Flexibility in production allows for significant customization and flexibility in the production process according to the requirements of the organization. They fix the layouts and move the products to the layout and produce the products, and adaptable to changes according to their requirement. They can change anything, they can move, they can do anything, minimize the need to move the products. It can lead to beneficiary for the large items. And disadvantages to the fixed layout: high transportation cost. It's the materials equipments to the product can be very costly. The movement of materials equipments to the product can be costly and time consuming. Inefficient resource utilization. Resources such as equipment, labor may be underutilized due to the time spent moving to and from the product. Complex scheduling. Coordinating the arrival and availability of different resources can be challenging, leading to a potential delays. Limited scalability, not suitable for mass production and high volume of manufacturing due to the inherent inefficiencies. Applications of fixed position layout. So this fixed position type of layout is applicable to the industries construction projects, performing construction projects, and shipbuilding, aircraft manufacturing, heavy machinery, etc. Those type of industries, this type of layout is applicable. Cellular or group type of layout. This is the last type of layout. It is also known as cellular manufacturing layout. It is a type of plant layout where workstations and equipments are grouped into cell. Each cell is designed to produce a family of products with a similar processing requirements. This layout aims to combine the efficiency of a product layout with the flexibility of a process layout, allowing for more efficient production, reduced lead times. If we see it here, we receive the inputs and arrange similar operations in one particular cell to produce the product A, and in a second cell we assemble all similar type of operations to produce a product B, and we arrange the cell in cell 3 we assemble all the similar operations to produce a product C. So by passing all the things, it works by passing to the different workstations, and then finally we produce the output. Coming to advantages of cellular layout, it reduces lead time. So streamlined workflow within the cell reduces the time required to move materials from one to another, and enhance teamwork. It promotes a team based approach. So, workers within a cell collaborate and communicate closely, improves their communication and problem solving effectively. And flexibility, easily adapt to changes in a product design and modify cell operations accordingly. And coming to disadvantages, uh, initial setup costs. So, setting up a cell can require high cost and investment in equipment and training. Next, underutilization of equipment. It may be period when some machines within a cell are underutilized. It leads to inefficiency. Complex planning. Designing and implementing in effective cellular layout require a careful planning and analysis to ensure that cells are optimally configured. Applications of cellular layout. So this type of layout is applicable to the industries such as manufacturing industry and lean manufacturing industries, and products, fabrication industry, automotive industry, electronic industry, etc. Recent trends in plant layout. Here, we mentioned few trends that emerges in a plant layout: lean manufacturing, just in time production, and second one, industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing, sustainability and green manufacturing, modular and scalable layouts, ergonomics and worker safety, hybrid layouts, advanced manufacturing technologies and techniques, digital twin technology, collaborative workforces, resilience and flexibility. These are the few trends, technologies that we adopted in a plant layout so that we can produce the better products smoothly and effectively. Chapter, that is the activity that I given to students, that is visit any fast food restaurant or any service organization, collect the information from the for the following questions. The first one is what are the locational factors that they consider to establish the enterprise, and the second one is what type of layout that they designed in their organization, and the third one is what are the physical facilities existing in their layout in their production or operations. Collect this information and build a strategy that they used. Thank you.